Hello, my name is Cameron. I'm 24 and I've decided to try and get my life together. And I just want to kind of document it. One, for myself, but two, because I've always had a vision for years now. Part of me has just had a vision to become someone who can help people, or more, well, not necessarily help, but show people that if someone as basic and average as me can do something, then they can as well. I've always loved the idea of sort of starting like a little movement of people that sort of, just change their lives around and prove not only to other people but to themselves that they can do it if they really want to, because that's something, it's sort of like a mental battle that I've always had. Like, I know, part of me knows and understands that I can do it, but another part of me, I guess you could say, is very lazy and never wanted to put the work in, which is actually, it's a bit of a shame, really. But I know there's a lot of people out there that are in a similar boat, and it's even worse in a world like today when all you see online, you just scroll on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, the next person your age or younger even just doing so much better than you. And that's not to say I'm sitting there comparing myself all the time, because I know how dangerous it is to compare yourself to other people, because it's not a race. Everyone's got their own timing for things, There's no point comparing yourself to other people. All you're going to do is beat yourself up. But you can't help but think, oh, this guy's 18, this guy's 16, and he's earning more than me. he's working hard towards a goal that's going to save his life and get him out of the typical boring 9-to-5 life, in my opinion. Anyway, some people do enjoy that. I don't. And when all I see is the endless opportunity out there, I don't see the point of getting stuck in a 9-to-5. I really don't. And so that's why I've decided I'm going to try and change my life and turn my life around. I'm the type of person who would always just try my best to escape reality. I just immerse myself in other worlds, do games, series like anime, Netflix, I don't know, literally anything. Just spending time watching things, playing things in like fantasy worlds to just escape this world, which is kind of sad, but I had a lot of fun doing it, I can't lie. But I can't do it forever. Otherwise I won't end up very successful or where I want to be, unless I just happen to become a great streamer or whatever. But I mean, that's not me. So yeah, I had to have to just turn it around and lock in. So I was always that type of person, and I've just recently sort of undergone a bit of a change, and I've had thoughts that have just been in my mind constantly, and these thoughts are just, no one's coming to save me, and I just need to do it myself, because otherwise I'm just going to watch everyone else around me just move on, and I'll just be in the same old position, just thinking, oh, I should have done this then, I should have done that then, and I don't want to live with regrets. That's the last thing I ever want to do. So that is who I am. That is my purpose for, well, this. And I'm going to try and document it, because I've always wanted to document it for myself to look back on. I'm sure I've already said this. I might have already said this. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm not reading the script, and I'm just trying to do it in one take. This is the start of something, and hopefully it goes into something a lot bigger. But yeah, I'm doing this to help hold myself accountable as well, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. I've sort of just been sat here for a second in silence, just thinking whether I forgot saying something, or whether I was just in the middle of saying something and completely lost track of thought. I do that a lot. I'm very introverted. I live my life in my head, and if I'm talking about something, but if I talk about something for too long, I sort of get lost and lose where I was, and it's a mess. But I suppose that's keeps it a bit more natural, doesn't it? Which is how I want it to be. I don't want to try too hard, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing, if I'm honest. I'm just taking it as it comes and trying to enjoy the journey. So if you did stay and watch this far, I really appreciate you. The fact that you'd sit here and listen to a random person like me talking absolute shit, as I always do. I do appreciate that. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm going to try and make something out of it, or at least just be consistent. And hopefully one day that vision of mine can become a reality. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to stay optimistic. But yeah, thank you for listening, and see you next time.